Hey foodies! Today, we're diving into the world of low-sugar, low-carb snacks that are super easy to make. And yes, we'll keep it fun and lighthearted because who said healthy eating has to be boring? We're talking about ditching those processed, sugary disasters you find in the supermarket and creating some proper snacks. You know, the kind that leaves you feeling energized and satisfied, not guilty and ready for a nap. So grab your aprons and let's get this cooking party started. First up, we're tackling a classic, the humble cucumber sandwich. Now, before you roll your eyes and think, cucumber sandwiches? How boring. Let me tell you, these little beauties are about to rock your world. We're ditching the soggy white bread and opting for crisp, refreshing cucumber slices instead. You heard me right, cucumber slices as bread. It's genius, I tell you. Slice your cucumbers nice and thin, almost see-through. We're not building a house here. Then, grab your favorite low-fat cream cheese. None of that full-fat nonsense, and give it a good mix with some chopped fresh dill and a squeeze of lemon. Now spread a thin layer of that zesty cream cheese onto half of your cucumber slices. Not too much, you don't want a soggy bottom. Top it off with a sprinkle of smoked paprika for a touch of smoky goodness. Finally, sandwich those beauties together and voila! You've got yourself a cucumber sandwich fit for a king, or a queen, or anyone who enjoys delicious and healthy snacks. Trust me, these little bites are bursting with flavor and freshness. They're the perfect light and refreshing snack to keep you going throughout the day. Next up, we're spicing things up with a twist on a classic avocado deviled eggs. Now, deviled eggs are already a party favorite, but we're taking them to the next level with some creamy avocado goodness. First things first, hard boil your eggs. Don't even think about serving me those rubbery, overcooked yolks. 6 minutes in boiling water, then straight into an ice bath. That's how we get them perfectly cooked. Once your eggs are cool, peel them carefully. We don't want any shell fragments in our beautiful deviled eggs. Now slice those eggs lengthwise and scoop out the yolks into a bowl. Add in some mashed avocado, a dollop of plain Greek yogurt, a squeeze of lemon juice, a pinch of salt, and a good grind of black pepper. Now mix it all up until you get a smooth and creamy filling. Spoon, or better yet, pipe that gorgeous mixture back into the egg white halves. You can even sprinkle a little paprika on top for a touch of color. These avocado deviled eggs are not only delicious but also packed with healthy fats and protein. They're the perfect snack to keep you feeling full and satisfied.
Let's be honest, sometimes we just need something quick and easy to throw together, especially when those snack attacks hit. Well, fear not, because these cheese and veggie skewers are here to save the day. Now this is where you can get really creative and use whatever veggies you have on hand. Cherry tomatoes, cucumber chunks, bell pepper slices, olives, you name it. For the cheese, try to choose something with a bit of flavor. A sharp cheddar, a tangy feta, even a smoked Gouda would work a treat. Just make sure it's cut into bite-sized cubes. Now here's the fun part. Thread your chosen veggies and cheese onto skewers, alternating between colors and textures. It's like creating edible works of art. These skewers are not only visually appealing, but also incredibly convenient. Perfect for packing in a lunchbox or taking to a picnic.
Now, who says we can't have something a little sweet? This next snack is for all you dessert lovers out there. We're ditching the sugary yogurt parfaits and opting for a healthier, more satisfying alternative. Greek yogurt with berries. Grab yourself a good quality, plain Greek yogurt. None of that sugary, fruit on the bottom nonsense. We're going for natural sweetness here. Next, choose your favorite berries. Strawberries, raspberries, blueberries, blackberries. The possibilities are endless. Fresh or frozen, it doesn't matter. Use what you've got. Simply spoon a generous dollop of Greek yogurt into a bowl and top it with your chosen berries. You can even add a sprinkle of chopped nuts for some extra crunch, or a drizzle of honey if you're feeling really indulgent. This simple yet satisfying snack is packed with protein, antioxidants, and natural sweetness. It's the perfect way to satisfy your sweet tooth without derailing your healthy eating plan.
Remember those ants on a log snacks we used to have as kids? Well, we're giving them a grown-up makeover with these almond butter celery sticks. First, grab yourself some celery stalks. Don't be shy, we're going for the whole shebang. Give them a good rinse and pat them dry. Now for the star of the show, almond butter. Now you can use any nut butter you like, but I'm a big fan of almond butter. It's got a lovely, subtle sweetness that pairs perfectly with the crunchy celery. Simply spread a generous amount of almond butter onto each celery stalk, making sure to get it into all those little grooves. Now here's where you can get creative. Sprinkle on some toppings. I like to add a sprinkle of chia seeds for a bit of crunch and a few dark chocolate chips for a touch of sweetness. But you can use whatever you fancy. Chopped nuts, dried fruit, shredded coconut, the possibilities are endless.
Now who can resist a crispy, salty snack? Not me, that's for sure. But instead of reaching for those greasy potato chips, we're going for a healthier, homemade alternative, zucchini chips. Grab yourself a couple of zucchinis and slice them as thinly as possible. Now you can use a mandolin slicer for this, but if you don't have one, a sharp knife will do just fine. Once your zucchini slices are ready, pat them dry with a paper towel. This will help them crisp up nicely in the oven. Then lay those beauties out on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Now, for the flavor, drizzle a little olive oil over the zucchini slices and season generously with salt, pepper, and any other herbs and spices you like. I'm a big fan of smoked paprika and garlic powder for a bit of a kick. Pop those bad boys in a preheated oven and bake until they're golden brown and crispy. And there you have it, zucchini chips that are crispy, salty, and utterly irresistible.
Sometimes you just need a snack that's going to pack a protein punch. And that's where these turkey and cheese roll-ups come in. They're quick, easy, and incredibly satisfying. Grab yourself some sliced turkey breast. None of that processed stuff. We're going for the good stuff here. Then choose your cheese. I like to use a nice sharp cheddar, but you can use whatever you fancy. Lay out a slice of turkey on a plate and top it with a slice of cheese. Now, roll it up nice and tight, like a little sleeping bag for your taste buds. You can enjoy them as they are, or slice them into bite-sized pieces for a more elegant snack. These turkey and cheese roll-ups are perfect for a quick snack or light lunch. They're also great for packing in a lunchbox or taking on the go.
Who doesn't love popcorn? But let's face it, that buttery, salty goodness can be a bit of a diet disaster. So we're ditching the popcorn and opting for a healthier, just as delicious alternative. Cauliflower popcorn. Now I know what you're thinking. Cauliflower, popcorn. But trust me on this one, it's surprisingly good. Cut your cauliflower into small florets about the size of popcorn kernels. Then toss those florets in a bowl with a drizzle of olive oil, salt, pepper, and any other seasonings you like. I like to add a sprinkle of garlic powder and onion powder for a savory kick. Spread the cauliflower florets out on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper and pop them in a preheated oven. Bake until they're tender and slightly browned on the edges, and there you have it. Cauliflower popcorn that's crispy, flavorful, and way healthier than the real deal.
Mushrooms are one of those magical ingredients that can be transformed into just about anything. And these spinach and feta stuffed mushrooms are no exception. They're packed with flavor, nutrients, and a whole lot of cheesy goodness. Start by removing the stems from your mushrooms. Don't throw them away. We'll be using those later. Now wipe the mushroom caps clean with a damp paper towel. In a bowl, combine chopped spinach, crumbled feta cheese, chopped mushroom stems, minced garlic, a splash of olive oil, salt, pepper, and a pinch of dried oregano. Mix it all up until well combined. Stuff each mushroom cap generously with the spinach and feta mixture. Place the stuffed mushrooms on a baking sheet lined with parchment paper. Bake in a preheated oven until the mushrooms are tender and the filling is heated through. And there you have it. Spinach and feta stuffed mushrooms that are bursting with flavor.
And for our final act, let's talk dessert. Now, I know what you're thinking, dessert? But I thought we were being healthy. Don't worry, this isn't your average sugar-laden dessert. This is chia seed pudding, a dessert that's actually good for you. Now, chia seeds might look tiny, but don't let their size fool you. These little guys are packed with fiber, protein, and omega-3 fatty acids. They're also incredibly versatile and can be used to make all sorts of delicious and healthy treats. To make chia seed pudding, simply combine chia seeds, your choice of milk. I like to use almond milk or coconut milk, a natural sweetener like maple syrup or honey, and a pinch of vanilla extract in a jar or container. Give it a good stir, cover it, and pop it in the fridge for at least 4 hours or overnight until the chia seeds have absorbed the liquid and created a pudding-like consistency. Once your chia seed pudding is ready, top it with your favorite toppings. I like to add fresh berries, chopped nuts, or a drizzle of honey. And there you have it. Chia seed pudding that's not only delicious, but also good for you.
And there you have it, folks. 10 easy, low-sugar, low-carb snacks that you can whip up in no time. Remember, eating healthy doesn't have to be a drag. If you enjoyed this video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and let us know in the comments which snack you're excited to try. Until next time, happy snacking.